Welcome back to the channel, and today we have an exciting red hot project to cover. Now this one has some similarities to other stuff I cover on my channel, but it has some differences as well. It's a meme coin. It's in a sector of meme coins that I love, that is fun, that is funky, and has proven successful with countless other projects. And this project's different because it's not brand new. It's a good 3 months old, but it's just starting to pump a lot in the last few days and weeks. So it still has that newness element in that you're finding out about it right as it's starting to become hot, but it's not so new that it was created in the last couple days and it was risky. It's the best of both worlds. Then additionally, the narrative of this project lends for content that is perfect for crypto Twitter and Telegram and allows for easy virality. So without further ado, it's a promotional project that I am very bullish on, and you might be familiar with by now because, as mentioned, it has been pumping in the last few days and weeks. It is called Millennial on Soul, full name Harry Potter, where is it? Harry Potter, MTV, Pokemon 911. I like it. I like it. As you can see, it is a nostalgia, retro, old school theme project focusing on nostalgia-era pieces and memories from right around the turn of the century, 2000. So late 90s, early 2000, the nostalgia pieces revolve around pop culture, music, games, tech. Remember, cryptocurrency is a technology industry, and this website, we'll go over more of this in detail, but this old school dial-up modem, Netscape, AOL-style websites with these annoying floating ads you can never get rid of. Oh man, this is bringing back the memories for me. I like it. Let's check out the price chart. Then we'll get more into the specifics of the narrative. So anyways, ticker is Millennial. It is on Solana, so you can buy it on Radium, Jupiter, etc. Current market cap, $2.5 million. The project has been around for about exactly 3 months, a good 3 months. It launched in early May. For the first 2.5 months, it was trading mostly below 500K for most of that time, never getting above 1 million. So if you bought this coin a mere week and a half ago, it looks like it was about 300-400K, then you would be sitting right now at about a 7 or 8x. And then from the all-time high of 4.5 million, which was set just a couple days ago, you would be sitting at a clean 10 to 12x. But we're still at a low and a half market cap, 2.5 million. You can ape into with size, not really affect the price chart too much. And then if it goes up, which I'm very bullish on, potential for huge, huge X's. What else do we have here? Near perfect 99.99 DEX T-score, 0% buy tax, 0% sell tax since it is on Solana. Very high holder count, 2,500, and pretty good volume, 500K 24-hour DEX volume. Now let's check out the website in a little bit more detail. And I can honestly say, now I know I've said this before with other projects, but this one, Millennial, has one of the best, if not the best project website I have ever seen. It's so simple, yet so effective at the same time, and it ties in perfectly with the narrative, and it's just fun. Let's go right to it. It's obviously, initial impression, it looks just like a 1999 internet desktop. So up here on the left side, we have the crypto-related tabs, and on the right side, we have the retro tabs. And down here, we have the start button. That actually pulls up Windows 95. I mean, I remember Windows 98, Windows 95. That is old school. We got the programs tab, run. Remember that old run tab? I was always nervous to touch that one. Shut down. Then if you go up to the tabs here, so we'll click on this, obviously takes you to the project's Twitter page. But look on the right side here. You can, if you want to X out of it, you can X out of it. You can also minimize the tab, and then bam, it goes right there. So then like deck screener, and go to this one here. If you want to go to the deck screener, click on that. It takes you to the chart, but then you can also minimize it as well. And then if you want to go to the DEX tools chart, again, view that. And then if you want to minimize there, or you can just close out right there. Now, the right side of the screen here, this is where the tabs get really funky and clever. We're going to click on Meme Center first. And you might not know, but memes were actually, even though they were invented in 1976, they only became mainstream and popular in the early 2000s, obviously with the invention of the internet, because that's what helped memes quickly go virally and capture a lot of attention. And a bunch of these memes, like Bad Luck Brian and then Millennium Self-Defense 101, these are from the early 4chan days. That was an underground message board in the early 2000s that was basically just designed to spread funny, unpolitically correct, sort of witty memes like those, edgy. And then Pepe was created in 2005, around the same time period. Pepe, again, was sort of a very memeable, sort of unpolitically correct, edgy, sort of rightist character. So that's pretty cool right there. Now let's go to MTV Player. Obviously, there is no one television channel or sort of company that is more iconically intertwined with the late 90s and early 2000s than MTV when they actually played music. And down here, this page has a bunch of really big songs, pop songs from the late 90s, early 2000s that the music videos they played all the time. Like, remember this one? Eiffel 65. I'm Blue. I remember watching that video in 1999. That one came out. What else do we have here? You'll probably remember this one. You will remember this one. Again, 1999, early MTV. What else do we have here? We got some Blink 182. Late 90s again. And then this one here, the music video you might remember. This is Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby, One More Time. It kind of takes a while for the music to start playing. There she is, 16-year-old Britney. Oh man, the nostalgia is great. This one here, Britney's big rival, Christina Aguilera, and I Am Dirty. Now let's check out the Twitter page, and obviously with some highly memeable content like, this project has, the Twitter page should be off the hook, and it is. The first thing I like, very high frequency of tweets, of memes. We have a meme 3 hours ago they posted, 5 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 20 hours ago, 22 hours ago. So they're tweeting at least 5-6 times a day, 5-6 different memes. Obviously the quality of the memes is great. We have an old school Nokia phone from like 2001 or so, early 2000s. Here we have an Avril Lavigne and Tony Hawk meme. Here we have some images from, this is the Grand Theft Auto, the old school Los Angeles version that came out, I think in like 2004 or something like that. I mean, that's just retro. Here we have the playing salute to Hulk Hogan. Obviously, he just died. That's a current event. But he was a big early mid-90s character, the first real WWE superstar. Old school Nintendo. Look at that with that remote and the old school, like, 80s style television. I think that's like Pac-Man or something in the background there. Got some old school Britney Spears. What else do we have here? She looks really familiar. I'm not really sure who that is. Blockbuster. Oh man, early 90s Blockbuster with Domino's Pizza when it was that Domino's and it looked a little bit different. The Project Telegram group is also popping off. Here is the link in the bottom right. Check it out. And the Millennial Project links are also in the video description area. All of them. Definitely look at those. And that is it, guys. So Millennial checks all the boxes for me. I think it's at an ideal market cap, $2.5 million. You can ape into with size, and if the project goes up, which I am certainly bullish on, you can potentially make big gains. I like how it's been around for 3 months already. This is much less risky than the project that was launched within the last week. The team could get bored, it could rug. No, they are here to stay, the Millennial team, and most of all, the narrative. It's nostalgia. Who doesn't love being triggered back to their high school memories? And a lot of people in crypto are much older, keep in mind. A lot of people, 30s, 40s, and 50s, they were in high school, college, junior high, during the MTV era, when, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears was coming out with music, when all these games at 4chan was big. So it works with the crypto crowd. And then additionally, this nostalgia narrative, there's a lot of imagery that can be really kind of works with Twitter and Telegram and helps with virality. But as usual, do your own due diligence, goes well beyond the contents of this video. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. I'll be back with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.